Hello everybody and welcome to episode 2 of the ARKhives. First, I want to thank you for all the love you have sent us and positive feedback, tips and advices after we published our first episode. Much appreciated. One viewer wrote that he laughed so hard when he saw Stephen Hawking in the wheelchair that he spilled his morning coffee. That is exactly what we want to happen. We want you to spill your fluids, fall out of chairs and out of windows because of our videos. Just don't sue us. You have been warned. Anyway, in this next episode we will start to cover the basics of the game and explain the most important stuff. There is a lot to do in the game, and many of those things just excites me, but there are also some weird, disturbing things. I will get to that part later in the video. So, you wake up on this strange island in your vanilla-colored underpants. I mean, have you noticed how boring taste people tend to have in computer games? Or let us say the developers that make the games? Where are the Hello Kitty hot pants and Superman underpants that we all know that people wear? I want to start the game in my underpants with a picture of a T-Rex and the words "Beware the monster" or "Release the monster." Devs and modders, are you listening? In the game you have to figure out what to do and how to survive. There are dangers everywhere in the game and you have to watch out. The first thing you need to figure out is if you want to play player versus player or player versus environment. You can also choose if you want to play in a peaceful way and focus on building skills related to that playing style, or go all out and change into a psychopathic killing machine, shooting down everybody around you.
Die, Jedi dogs! What did I say?
Studio Wildcard have been very clear on the fact that they will never implement a pay-to-win model. So, no mini-transactions within the game to buy your way to greatness. And we support that. Maybe you don't support that, Grumpy Cat, but anyway, you don't approve of anything, you stupid cat. So, what can you do in the game? It will be impossible to cover it all in this short video, but to survive you will need to explore your surrounding. And you can explore the island, there are caves underneath the island, and you can also go undersea. So there's a lot of places to discover. And you will discover valuable loot in crates and in other ways that have better weapons and the blueprints that will help you to craft items needed to progress and to get stronger. You will definitely want to learn how to tame and ride animals and discover everything about them and their abilities. They can prove to be important to progress to the highest levels in the game. And they will also help in harvesting and gathering of resources and building. And you can have several pets. Hunting is of course important, but it is also important to build shelters and upgrade them in every possible way. You can live in caves if you want, but that is not an easy thing to do in the long run. There will also be underwater bases. There will be artifacts and quests in the game, and of course a story and underlying plot to the whole thing that you want to discover. Oh, so many questions. Raiding. There is of course no survival game without raiding. Yes, there are people who hate this, but there are others that love it. Your home can be raided when you are offline and your things stolen. Bummer. But don't fear, there is help and there is always a way to protect your things. You can tame pets to defend, and some animals are better at it than others. You can at later stages in the game install gun turrets And there are additional ways to move your things between servers to keep them safe, but you will have to earn your ways to gain that option. Will you die in the game? Oh yes you will, both in PvP and PvE. If you play multiplayer, you will be able to do a lot of things that you would not be able in PvE. You can do nasty stuff to your opponents apart from just killing them. And here are a few of them. You can knock them unconscious and move them around into a dangerous location or situation when they wake up again. You can also imprison them and hold them captive. You may experience that someone will want to use you as a bait for some monsters, and if you think that you can just starve yourself to death to escape from a prison or enemy tribe, think twice. They can force feed you to keep you alive and even use your blood. You can kill yourself by several methods, and now it gets weird and crazy. One of the methods to kill yourself is to eat your own poop. Ha! I can't wait to try that out. I know one guy who will just dig that to pieces. So, you don't fancy the idea to be captured by some evil people in-game? Then join a tribe. That will be the last thing I cover in this video. It is dangerous to be alone in PvP, so the best way to stay secure is to join a tribe where everybody shares together their resources, weapons and pets as well. Together you can defend and keep the bad people away, until a bigger tribe with blood on their teeth arrives at the hilltop. But that is another story destined for another video sometime later. It is game over now for Team PogSz, and we look forward to make more videos about specific elements and dynamics in the game. As we enter into the early access, we will be able to tell you more details, since we can try them out firsthand and report back to you. Thanks for watching, and remember to subscribe to our channel and watch more videos we make. And finally, a short word from one of our friends within the game.